And this is Angel.
And we'll be giving you an inside look at the latest news around Cypress Creek High School.
First, let's see what's going on around the school. Caitlin has more.
Thank you, Angel. Theater's main stage musical, The Wiz, is coming up. The Wiz sets Dorothy's adventures in the Land of Oz, a dazzling, lively mixture of rock, gospel, and soul music. Dorothy, a restless Kansas farm girl eager to see the world, is transported by a tornado to a magical world of munchkins, witches, and a yellow brick road. The dates are April 12th, 13th, 14th, and the 15th at 7 p.m. and 2 p.m. on the 15th. Tickets are $10 for students and $12 for adults. You can purchase your tickets at teachtix.com/cchs.
Let's see what's going on with the sports.
Thank you, Anchors. Last week was once again a busy week for sports. Our varsity softball team had games against Wekiva, East River, and Timber Creek. They beat Wekiva 21-11, lost to East River 3-13, and lost to Timber Creek 1-16, putting their record at 6-8. Our JV team went up against Winter Park and they lost 2-19, but they bounced back against East River and beat them 11-9, and that wraps up their season, and their final record is now 4 wins and 5 losses. It was a good season for them, and we are all excited for next year. Our varsity baseball team played against Freedom in Winter Park. They beat Freedom 8-3, but they lost to Winter Park 3-8, and that puts their record at 4 wins and 9 losses. Our varsity flag football team played against Timber Creek, and they lost 0-6, and their record is now 6 wins and 0 losses. Our boys varsity volleyball team went up against East River and Point Siena. They beat East River 3-2, but they lost to Point Siena 2-3, and that puts their record at 4 wins and 2 losses. Now for esports news.
Hello, and welcome to the esports news. Upon practicing diligently, strategizing gameplays, and passionately battling opponents, almost all of our esports teams have made playoffs throughout the season. Unfortunately, our Splatoon 3 team did not make it through the playoffs, but their debut was just as impressive as they are only 2 spots away from making it. Regardless, they all deserve recognition and praise for their awesome performances throughout the season. Playoffs will kick off next week until the end of the season on April 30th. Please congratulate the following students on their benchmark victories thus far throughout the esports spring season 2023. Now back to the anchors.
Students, Saturday, April 29th is the Biology Saturday Academy. It is from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the cafeteria. Feel free to come freshen up on your skills.
Now for some entertainment news.
Hello, welcome to Entertainment News. This week on April 5th, the Super Mario Bros. Movie has finally been released. This movie takes place first in Brooklyn, where Mario and Luigi are plumbers. While doing their job, they get sucked to a secret pipe and are sent to the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario ends up finding Princess Peach and learns that Bowser has captured his brother Luigi and is planning on ruling the world by finding the 7 superstars. With Peach and Toad by their side, they start their journey by traveling to many different kingdoms and meet many memorable characters to stop Bowser's plan. This movie is the most highly anticipated movie of the year. If you don't have anything to do this weekend, I would recommend watching this movie. Stop for Entertainment News, and back to the anchors.
This week, if you miss talking to your counselors about your classes for next year, make sure to send them an email. If you have the class form filled out, to see if you could ask any questions you might have about the next year.
Now for the weekend weather.
Thank you, anchors. For today's weather report on Friday, it's going to be hot with a high of 90, a low of 66 with a 10% chance of rain. Also being partly cloudy. Saturday will be hot with a high of 89, a low of 68, being mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of rain. Lastly on Sunday, it's going to be hot with a high of 86, a low of 67, having scattered showers with a 60% chance of rain. The winds will go up to 9 to 14 miles per hour, while the humidity levels are around 52 to 62%. That's all for the weekend weather. Now for a quick PSA.
Students, please be advised that everyone has been issued a case to protect their school laptops. Please note that the case is mandatory to use. If accidental damage occurs to your school-issued device and a case is not in place, you will be assessed repair fees of an increased amount. Students who have not received a case should report to the media center as soon as possible. Now back to the anchors.
SGA is hosting a faculty Pie in the Face event. The event will be held during A and B lunch on Wednesday, April 19th. If you're interested in joining the fun, sign the Google form below.
Now for today's featured story.
Hi, my name is Hunter Elizabeth, and I am here today playing at Cypress Creek High School, not middle school. But I am a singer-songwriter, pianist, and percussionist. I have just played and will be playing another set of my original music. I am also in a local band called Holly Pocket. So I'm here today because Mr. Oswald reached out and was like, hey, can you come play some music for the kids during lunch? I was like, yeah, of course. I love playing music. Most of my music is, very kind of, emotional, but it's kind of fun, I think. Very heavy pop piano, but yeah, I've been doing music for a hot minute, and this is my first time playing at like a high school, but this is really fun, and I want to come back and do it another time. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. You let it burn, let it burn, let it burn.
Huge shout out to the Cypress Creek High School wrestling team for being out in the community this Saturday working bunnies in the park. That's all for today. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Angel,
And
and
thank
thank
you
you
for
for watching.